Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do another set of melt mystery boxes, this time for December of this year. So the last ones of this year, so December 2021. I have the small and the large both. I wanted to see if I could find any more things that I could gift to my family members and like fill up my growing collection of melt products. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing what we got in these boxes, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. We're going to go ahead and get cracking on these two boxes. So almost immediately, like everybody else who got one of the mystery boxes last month in November, I was curious to see, what would be available in this box. So I went ahead and got it. I probably should have been a little bit more patient and watched a couple of videos on it, but I always am excited to get a mystery box. I love them. They're my favorite thing that's available ever, anywhere. I just love it when a makeup brand, especially one that you don't really have a whole lot of their stuff, has a mystery box. And I do have probably more melt eyeshadow palettes than anything else. And I started a collection of their eyeshadow palettes, but I don't have every palette because they're really expensive. And like the only time I ever bought them was when they were on sale, and or got them on someplace like Macari or Poshmark or something like that, where you can get it at a discount price. Because myself, I don't have a lot of money and I can't afford their normal prices. So when I see something like this, it was such a good deal that I couldn't pass it up. And the only palette that I probably paid full price for, and I didn't really even do that because they had a sale and they gave me extra money off of it, was the Amore Mariposa palette. That collection with I got the palette, so the gel liners, one of the gel pot or the eyeshadow pots, and then a blush palette as well, and then a mirror, and that's it. But they had like a little, savings, like a 25% off savings. So I got that. But that's the only time I've ever come close to even paying full price and then didn't really. So I don't know. So I really enjoy a mystery box. So let's just go ahead and get started. Now it did have, sorry, getting real close to the screen. It did have this on the top. It's another sticker and another thing about the Amore Mariposa collection. I'm saving this for my friend Ashley. She loves butterflies, so she's getting that. I saved one for myself because I love butterflies. My daughter loves butterflies, like loves butterflies. But this is what the box looked like. It's just a big box full of goodies. And take that back. We're going to start with the smaller of these mystery boxes and start with the $25 one. I'm going to take, hold on a second. Sorry for all the noise. I'm just going to pop this stuff on top because this is so loud. Okay, good. All right, so we're going to start with the $25 one. And this little lip liner is like so faded, but it was like loose in the box, but I saw it. It is a lip liner. It's a color I don't normally wear, but I do love lip liners. I've just now started really appreciating them. I wasn't really a big fan until I started getting them all the time, and now that I get them, I really like them. I might put this in one of my other gifts for my family. There's going to be a lot of that. My family and my friends, I always benefit whenever I do these mystery boxes. And then there is a lipstick that matches. So there's the lipstick and there's the lip liner. So I don't dislike this color. I just don't want to be greedy and keep everything, I'm just now getting into stick lipsticks though. Like I never was really a stick lipstick person, but I'm starting to really get into the stick lipstick now. Which is interesting. I guess as you get older, your tastes change. I used to always love a good lip. This, I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, you can see a little bit. It's engraved with writing on it. It's so pretty. Their lipsticks are beautiful. It is a magnetic case as well. So this might be in one of my family's bags. We shall see. I hadn't really I looked everything over and all that, but I hadn't really decided what I'm giving to who and all that fun stuff. And some of the presents have already been wrapped. So this is the only thing that I know exactly who I'm giving this to. This is one of the sex foils, but it's a nice dark chocolatey color. What's the name of it? Chocolate Dipped is the name of it. Let me show you the packaging on this because their packaging is beautiful. So that's what it looks like. And I have a friend in mind who has beautiful dark skin, and I think that this would be sensational for them. So yeah, put that aside, but it's beautiful, just beautiful. And if you like body shimmer, then that would be something right up your alley. Then there's a blush light in here. Now there's a lot of people that were like, you know, when you hear the word blush light, packaging, by the way, oh my God, is it not the most gorgeous thing you've ever seen? People hear the blush light and they thought, oh, it's going to be like a pinky highlight, right? Or something. And then even on the back, this one is the shade Ghost Light. And even the back, it looks like it's going to be some sort of pink, but it is not. I will swatch it for you. But my little super white skin self was super thrilled to see that. That's what it looks like on the finger. That's what it looks like swatched. So it's kind of got like a yellow reflect to it. But what the blush lights do, because I talked to a friend of mine who's a makeup artist, and he said to me that they are intended to, on the blush line, you're just supposed to tap it on there to sort of make it look more natural. And it still gives you a highlight, but it's supposed to give you a more natural looking like line from the blush instead of just having a stark pink line on the side of your face. You're supposed to, you know, at least be blended out a little bit better when you do that. So yeah, that I think is really cool. It's a very nice little product, and it's a nice pale color, so my little pale self was happy to see that. And next we have the palette. The palette is the Blueprint palette. So this was basically one of the, there's like two other palettes I wanted besides this one. So one of the last ones that I didn't have that I wanted. It is a blue and neutrals palette, and that's what it looks like. It's really, really beautiful. Now for blues, sometimes I'm not always gelling with the blues, but this is a really pretty blue palette. Plus, I love all the little neutrals in here. I am getting more and more comfortable with doing more neutral looks, and I do like a little splash of color. Obviously, you know, I've always been a big fan of color, but I do appreciate this palette because you've got your neutral side if you're feeling neutral, and then you've got your colorful side if you just want to add a pop of color, or if you just want to do all blue, you can do that too. You've got that. You know, you've got plenty to do an eye look with. It's, you know, maybe it won't work for everybody though. I have to say that it's not probably, you know, going to be something that's for everybody, but, and normally because I have like the weird shade of blue-green eye that I have, like it's so gray looking that a lot of times the only way to get any of the blue in my eyes to show up is to wear a little bit of blue. So I kind of enjoy something like this because gray eyes will reflect whatever color you put around them. Now I do have green in the center of my eyes. I have a central hair chrome or whatever that is called. Anyhow, I have green in the middle of my eyes. So, you know, purples and stuff like that are usually my, you know, purples and pinks, clearly pinks, are my go-to colors. So that's what you got in this package. For $25, you get this little blush light highlighter thingy, or blush blender, I guess, like makes your blush softer looking. You get a Blueprint palette, which these palettes are expensive. You get the sex foil in a chocolate color, and then you get a lip kit, which is a little lipstick and a liner, all for $25. So that is an incredible value. I have no complaints, zero complaints. And when you get mystery boxes, usually it's people who are trying to build their collection and that kind of thing. So, you know, if you don't have a whole lot of any of these products, it's good thing to do to try to build your collections up. Or for like somebody myself who wants to do something luxurious for your family as a gift, but you don't want to go like overboard in cost, is very cost effective. Plus, you're going to be able to give your family just a little bit of luxury, which is nice. You know, like you can't always do that. That's not always an option in life, period. So it's nice to be able to offer that, you know. And I feel like it's a good deal, and you don't always know what you're going to get. So you're going to get some colors sometimes that you can't use. But when you're giving it away to family, I see no problems with it. You know, you can use the items yourself and curate a little box and create a gift just for your family. It's kind of perfect in theory. So for $25, worth everything. So the $75 one came in 2 bags. We have the one bag that has the palette, and it is the Millennial Pinks palette. I have this palette. I am wearing this palette. I didn't know it was in there because, you know, I'm nosy, a little nosy bee. I do not know who or when I give that palette away yet. I love this palette. I know a lot of people complained about this palette, but I love this palette. You can tell it's well loved, well used. It is beautiful. I mean, I have, again, no complaints. Great palette. It was on sale a couple of times. I think it's around $20, $25. So it's not really like super expensive, but when it first came out, it was like $60, $70. But they put it on sale often because I think the first batch or something like that, the formula, people didn't like it or whatever. I really like it. I know some people say it's like really hit or miss with pink or with Melt Cosmetics, but you know, this is a good palette. And I hadn't even opened it. Like, I should open it while we're on camera, make sure nothing's broken in it, so that if I do give it to a family member, that they don't get crunchy stuff. And whatever I don't give to family, I will probably, that I already have, that's a repeat, I'll probably put in a giveaway in the future. So that's what it looks like. It's not broken. It's perfect. It's the perfect palette, in my opinion. It's just beautiful. I mean, you can't not like that. That's just beautiful. If you like pink, you like soft pinks and a little bit of shimmer, it's just, in my opinion, a beautiful palette. I really enjoy it. I have only given away or sold one melt palette, and it was desperate times, you know, and needed the money. So this is the rest of the package, full of goodies. We have another lip kit. It's a dark lip kit. This lipstick, would that even look good on me, or would it just look like chocolate lips? I'm thinking it probably wouldn't be that good on me. I don't know. So this may be going to the friend of mine that has a darker complexion. Oh, come on. Of course you're not going to open when I'm on film. Gotta open before to look at it, because I love their lipsticks. They just are so beautiful looking because they've got that beautiful decoration on them and all that. So let's take a look. That's what the lipstick itself looks like. I feel like it's lighter than the package. Still don't know if it would work on my pale self. What do you think? It smells amazing, by the way. And of course, it's the... Oops. Of course, I would do that. I would do that. I would do that. You guys like the top of my head? It's that nice little magnetic closure. Beautiful lippy. And then there's a little matching lip liner. There's different colors. This color is, what's the name of this color? I don't think I've read you the names of the colors, all the lipstick or the other ones. Because clearly I'm bad at this, because it's been a while, because I was sick last week. And I got this and wasn't able to open it because I've been fighting a cold that now Andy has, bless his sweetheart. It should say the name on it somewhere, but I'm clearly been out of practice for too long. It says Catsuit, I believe. So yeah, cute. And it's super adorbs. And then what's the color? This color. I know it's on here. But there's your matching lip pencil. It's not a perfect match, but it works. It would work. It would be a good match. I mean, I would do it as a lip kit, as a gift. I can't read and I'm blind. Y'all, I'm going to get glasses, I promise you. But that's the color. So that's one lip kit and a palette already. And there's a lot more in here. I mean, this bag's still pretty full. And I just, again, the top of my head. Don't look at the top of my head. I'm going to mix the bag. Alright, so there's 2 more lip liners. We have a color called my daughter got my light. It is Cinder. And if I kind of like held it up to the camera, you guys probably would have been able to read that. But as long as I wasn't doing that thing where I shake so bad. And that's the color. It's very orange. Very orange. It's like a nice peachy color. I don't know if I have any lipsticks this color. So this may be one of the another ones that get given away. I don't know. I do love lip liner though. I'm starting to really enjoy lip liner. Which I was never one that was really worried about lip liner before, but now I'm like really into it. All right, and then this is the color Scandal. Scandal. Fun name. Let's see what she looks like. Ooh, she looks really orange. Orangey orange. Like a nice orange red, like a bright, like terracotta-y orange. I like this one. Somehow I really like this one. I'm drawn to it for some reason. It reminds me of the blush that they gave us in one of the last mystery boxes. Pretty. I mean, I like everything melts. What am I saying? I love everything melts. And speaking of blush, there's a blush in here. This one is in the shade Golden Hour, which is different than the last one we got, by the way. Because I know some people were questioning whether or not they were the same or not on their videos, but they're not. Oops, hello. They're totally different shades. This one's a lot paler than the other one. Let me see, I don't remember if I played with it or not. I don't think I did. I may have. Did I? I may have. I don't know. But this is the color itself. It does look like Nope, I hadn't, but now I have. So there's the color. And I'm going to put it right there. It's buildable. I put it right on top of the blush light. So, yeah, that orange color. It's beautiful. It's very subtle. And it will work on my super pale self. Because I'm always going a little bit too overboard in my blushes anyhow. And I have a nice Melt blush palette. It's a powder blush palette. I really, really enjoy it. I like Melt's formula for the most part in everything so far. I know there's a lot of people that don't agree with me. We do have a gel eyeliner, which I was really happy to see this in there. I know the color's not for everybody because it's kind of like a, I don't know, like weird tan color that people don't often wear, but I like to put colorful eyeliner or a colorful eyeliner of some sort underneath my eye to like kind of like tie my look in, because I don't like to put too much under my eyes because I have such dark circles under my eyes all the time. But that's what it looks like. I mean, it's just really beautiful. I haven't even played with the gel liners I got from the Amore Mariposa, but I haven't really been wearing a whole lot of makeup, to be honest. I was sick all last week, and then my mouth being messed up has kind of messed with my head a lot, and I just recently got this one tooth, and so I'm feeling a little bit more confident, and I go tomorrow to get another one done. So, you know, I should be doing better as time goes on, but yeah, it's been rough. And because of where this microphone is hanging, I hope you guys can even hear anything I'm saying, because I had it hanging like way down here. So let's go on to the next product. We have another blush light in here. This one is in the shade Shadow Play. And I'm going to swatch her for you. Now, I swatched both of these on my own at another time because I was very curious about them because, you know, I asked my friend about them and I asked him what he thought they could possibly be. So that's the color. And then I'm going to put it next to the other shade. And this one kind of reflects more blue than the other one over here. Is kind of faded off because my sleeve probably rubbed it off. I think that this one's kind of more of a yellowy and this one's more of a bluey shade. But, I mean, beautiful nonetheless. I like both of them and they're both a nice pale color. You can always just put them in the corner of your eyes, you know. Just add a little bit of life to your face. So, next we have another highlighter, but this one's just a straight up highlighter. I think it's like a, now this, when I looked at this, I was like, man, this sounds like this would be the blush light. Like if I looked at this and didn't know the difference between the two, I would have thought that this was the blush light because it's like a highlighting blush, in my opinion. Like if I wanted a nice glowy blush, then I would go with something like this. That would be perfect for me. This is in the color Pink Moon. Let me go ahead. I'm going to pop a little swatch on me. And kind of put it right here. So see, it's mostly, like, it's got some color to it. She's got a little bit of pigment, but she's not, like, over the top. So it's just a soft pink highlight that would be, I think, super beautiful with a blush, you know, like on top of a blush. That's the way, my bad side. See, I have like a really crooked nose. I'm sure you guys can tell. I don't even have to point it out. One of my nostrils is smaller than the other. I have a little trouble breathing sometimes from it. Deviated septums are fun. But yeah, it's beautiful. Like, I really like this as well. And then I got another, last but not least, we got another sex foil. This is in the color Fetish, which I already put one of these in one of my relatives' boxes. I do have, or maybe that's the one I kept. It might be the one I kept. So if this is the one that I kept that's behind me over there, then this is most definitely going to a family member. But I mean, they're so cute. Like you can't not love them. So I mean, for $75, you get like this palette, this highlighter, you get a blush, you get a blushy highlight, you get a blush topper or highlight topper or whatever you want to call it. You get 3 lip liners. Ooh, I'm running out of space in my hands. You get a lipstick and a gel eyeliner. I mean, this is so much. I can't even keep it in one hand. Like, there's too much for one hand. So it is a steal. And I just dropped one on the floor, but we're just not going to bend over again because you guys have seen my top of my head enough. So yeah, do I think that they're worth it? I think they're worth every penny, and it makes me super excited to be able to give my family members something luxurious and beautiful like Melt products. So would I do it again? Yes, probably every single time that there's a holiday and they offer this, I will do it because it's worth every single penny. And somebody's probably going to be able to get this Millennial Pinks palette that I just live for. So I'm super duper stoked about it. So thank you so much for watching. My voice is going in and out. I should have a temporary tooth in here tomorrow, and I'm getting some molds made to finally get my teeth. Hopefully before the end of this week, I will at least have 2 teeth in the front, and I could maybe do another video just talking about that. So thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed, if you liked what you saw and you're interested in subscribing, please go ahead and do that. Turn on the notifications so you won't miss when I post, because you never know when I'm going to post. Sometimes I don't post at all. I'm going to try to be better about that next year. Once I have my mouth back where I want it, then I think I'll be doing better with that. But thank you so much for making it this long into the video. I really appreciate you all being here, and I love you so, so much. Thank you for being here. Peace out, homies. Bye.